Your actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman. And in this series we will go back to where it all started, and this time round we will focus on completing as many of the challenges as we can on each and every one of the primary Hitman targets, with maybe a few interesting bonus kills on the way. So today we are in the Isle of Sgail for the Blood Money Challenge, which entails eliminating Zoe Washington whilst we're in a coffin. So for this challenge, the only item we'll really be needing to bring with us will be our silenced pistol and our ever trusty lockpick, although I will be bringing some coins with me as well. So with all of that said, let's get reacquainted with our target, shall we?
Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they have it coming.
So, right from the start and off the bat, we will make our way into the castle grounds, and we're going to go and, first of all, just as a precautionary measure, we're going to take out the surveillance system. It's not strictly necessary. I don't think we really run into any cameras along the way, but it is just much easier to take them out as they are right here at the start. So before we enter into the castle proper, we're going to run past the stairs. We're going to make our way up the drain pipe around the back here, and the door you can see just ahead of us is the security room, and in this security room we have the surveillance system. So we're just going to hug the wall, open the door, take aim and take out the surveillance system. We're going to quickly close the door as well before making our way back down the drain pipe, and we are now going to head into the castle and towards the chapel, which is just around to our left here, and up past the effigy, which is that big metal eagle or owl you can see just up the stairs to our left. So in here, once we get into this area, we will be trespassing, and we are going to make our way into the crypt area, and we're just going to wait behind this wall. And in the crypt you can see there is one stationary guard and one guard who is patrolling, and just due to our timing we're just going to wait the patrolling guard out. He's going to quickly have a cigarette by that sarcophagus there, and when he finishes he will move away to the right, and we can then make our way into the room. So there he goes. We're going to grab the assault rifle that is on the sarcophagus, and we're just going to head back the way we came and drop the assault rifle on the floor. We're going to hug the wall we were hiding behind, and when the patrolling guard returns he will spot that gun and he will move to take it away past us. And when he does, we can then subdue him from around the corner and take his outfit. So he's found the gun, he's about to come past us now. So we're just going to quickly mash the subdue button, grab him from around the corner, render him unconscious. We're going to hide his body in the handily provided crate and take his outfit. So our next stop now will be the tower, or the base of the tower. So we're going to move all the way there. We're going to go past this carpeted area on the left to avoid the camera that we've already taken out on the right. And we're going to use instinct here quite heavily because there are two patrolling guards. They're not currently in the area, but one of them is a super enforcer, and he will see through pretty much any disguise, so we don't want to run into them. But once we get into the bushes past the castle, we're going to duck down, lockpick our way into the tower, and we're going to turn off the fuse box just inside here, and turn it back on again. There are 4 people in this area and we need to remove all 4 of them. So once we have the fuse box turned off and then on again, that will attract the attention of one of the elite guards, and when they come around to investigate, we can pounce on them, render them unconscious. Don't forget to collect up their gun, and we're going to drag them into the storeroom just behind us. Now what we're going to do is rinse and repeat this same procedure 3 more times for the other 2 guards and the mortician. So this does take a minute or 2 to achieve, but once we have all of them unconscious in this area, we will then be free and clear to take Janus's burial robes, which are on display at the back of the room. So here is guard number 2, and nappy time for you, mate. Again, collect up his gun. Don't worry about the keys so much, no one will notice that. We probably will grab it just to be neat and tidy. So 2 down and 2 to go. There's the key. That's useful for opening the door upstairs, where we will find a number of useful items. So we now have the mortician's attention. So again, we're just going to make our way into the storeroom. Make sure you close the door behind you once you have at least 1 body in this room, just to be safe. And once the mortician is in position, we can then render her unconscious and hide her body away with the others. So that is 3 down and 1 more to go. So 4th and final time that we approach the fuse box, and we have the attention of the final guard. Now at some point, at any point during this section, you could take one of the elite guards' outfits as well, which will come in handy, but we're not going to bother with that just yet. We will grab one later on for our escape. So once the 4th and final guard is in position, we can render him unconscious. We're not too bothered about his gun, as there's no one else to discover it. And we can then make our way into the mortuary area and take Janus's robes. There we go, looking snazzy. So from here we need to make our way to the funeral area. So we're going to go back out the door we came into. Make sure you're ducking down in the bushes. We're just going to wait for this guard in front of us here to turn around and move away. There he goes. And we're going to make our way up to the funeral via the bushes and the pathway here. And then we're going to tell the harp player in the red dress here that we are ready, and immediately jump into the coffin. Now at this point, the funeral will start, and Zoe Washington will give a little speech, and everyone will say their final respects to who they think is Janus. I think there's about 4 or 5 patrons who will come over and say a few words, followed by the Constant, and then finally Zoe herself. And that's what we're waiting for. Now this can take some time. As you can see, people are just arriving now, and Zoe's got to give her little speech, and everyone's going to have their little say. We will cut some of this out, as it is not very important. It's mostly just people saying how they miss Janus and how he will never be replaced and what a great man he was. So everybody is now in position.
Thank you all for coming. As Janus's successor, it falls upon me to say a few words. I'll keep it brief, for there's little I can say that does the man justice. Janus was our founder, and like all true visionaries, he was far ahead of the curve. While we, the privileged class, were blissfully toasting the end of history, Janus saw the writing on the wall. As a veteran of the Cold War, Janus knew better than anyone that when true disaster strikes, the rich are as damned as everyone else, unless we work together. Janus never got to see the collapse, but died peacefully in his sleep. And yet, what he started in 1991 will one day be hailed as the dawn of a new age. One where the best among us can thrive, uninhibited. This is Janus's legacy. Long live his memory. And now, you are welcome to pay the founder your last respects.
So this is the point where everyone's gonna come and say their goodbyes, and after the Constant makes his approach to the coffin, as you can see, the guards will all move away, and when he finishes, Zoe will approach, and we will get the prompt, as you saw up on the screen there, to kill Zoe. Now you can also get a ceremonial dagger to stab her in the throat with, but you don't actually need it for the challenge. It just helps if you do. The dagger is actually in the warehouse, and you will need the elite guard's outfit to get there.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant.
So, once we have broke Zoe's neck, we're going to drag her body into the bushes here, so that she's not discovered. And we're going to make our way now back to the mortuary room at the base of the tower. Once again, waiting for the patrolling guard here to move away. And in the base of the tower, we will acquire ourselves a more suitable outfit. We have two available to us. We have the normal guard and the elite guard outfit. I'm going to go for the elite guard's outfit, as it will get us a little bit further. So once we have that, we can now make good our escape. Just again being aware of the two Archean guards who are walking past. There they are. One's the super enforcer. So we're just going to let them wander off before making our way past the funeral, down the old wooden stairs, and out onto the keep, where we will find an exit. So there we go. That is the Blood Money Challenge. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.